All right, and another affirmation I like to use um, is I am perfection and imperfection at the exact same time. Let me say that one more time. I am perfection and imperfection at the exact same time. Those are just a couple affirmations that I like to use daily, and I've noticed a difference. Um, it feels like things come together easier. I don't have to struggle or work as hard at something for it to work for me. So I believe affirmations are a very powerful tool if used correctly. Here in a little bit, I am going to do my part of the show where I do an Earth Magic Oracle card reading. So stay tuned. Now, I usually don't draw live. This is the first time I've ever drawn live. So it might not be as put together and as neat and particular of a piece as normal, because usually I spend a lot more time on a piece. But I'm just experimenting here. Let me know what you guys like, if you like when I take my time and do a drawing, or you like watching me do it live and interpret it live. That's cool too. Feedback is always welcome. On my next episode of Psychic Abstract, I'm going to have a special guest. So, if you're curious who this person may be, what they do, why they're so important that I want to bring them on my show, then tune in. Just tune in and find out. Slowly coming together, guys. Slowly. All right, so here's just a quick sketch that I did. I'm now going to interpret this for everyone. All right, so what my higher self tells me about this picture is that the planet Earth is going through a great change right now. New energy is coming back to Earth that hasn't been here in thousands of years. People are starting to awaken more rapidly. There's a lot of good in our future, but we have to get through the rocky, rough parts right now, which may seem like they're going to last forever, but they're not. Nothing lasts forever. Everything runs on a cycle. So remember, like I said, nothing negative or terrible or bad lasts forever. Everything has its season. There's a time. There's a place for everything, So once the cycle of negativity and destruction and being held down by the government, that's all gonna shift and change. We're coming into a new balance, a new yin and yang that the Earth hasn't seen in a long time. And so right now we're in a cocoon stage, as if a butterfly. And when we come out of the cocoon, we will be a beautiful butterfly, aka a new beautiful Earth. Full of life and love and peace. But my higher self also tells me that it is time for everyone to wake up and think for yourselves, do for yourselves, stop being a robot, stop doing what you're told. It's time to change your diet, start eating healthy. I have heard great things about vegan diets. I am currently transitioning to a vegan diet as we speak, so I will let you guys know how that goes after a while. But I hear numerous health benefits. Change what you're eating. Eat to live. Eat to live. But that is a little piece of my psychic abstract. And now it is time for me to do an Earth Magic Oracle card reading. Dum dum dum. Here comes the fun. All right, let me just give this a quick shuffle. A little hoo-ha, hee-hey. A doodad and a whatchamacallit. And we'll get ourselves a reading here now, folks. Oh yeah, my alter ego is Cletus, by the way. Yep, that happened because of work. That's a story for another time. But if you often hear an impersonation of what seems to be like a country folk on the farm, well, that's just Cletus. All right, everybody. The reading for today is Eagle Communion. Now let's go to our trusty guidebook and see what it says about eagle. All right, Eagle Communion. Here the man and the eagle make contact through their eyes and spirits. The man has performed a ceremonial calling to Eagle Brother, who now comes to him as a familiar friend. It's an intimate relationship between human being and feathered being, one of both spirit and flesh, yet it's ultimately this deep spiritual kinship that connects them. Formed from the recognition of the sacredness of this bond, eagle spirit is often associated with the highest and noblest, encouraging us to let our spirits soar. Through this communion, we know that we can touch the sky. We know that we can be more than just two-legged creatures clinging to the ground. We're intimately related to all of life on the planet, and it's through communing with any expression of life that we realize how vitally connected we all are. Excuse me. Whenever you experience a heartfelt communion with some physical expression of life, plant, animal, human, or anything else, it is only then that you can truly feel how your life force is similar to the life force that is all around you. It is only a matter of the differences in form, an essence of articulated into the physical world in a multitude of ways that is the same in everything and everyone. Although it manifests in various shapes and characteristics, the essence is spirit emanating. From the core of all things, communion with nature is essential for you now. Take some time to do an open-eyed meditation with any nearby animal or plant. Relax your body as much as possible, breathe consciously, and keep your attention on the life form you are communing with. After a few moments, you will notice a sense of boundaries dissolving, a melding of the I and thou. You may even receive message or impressions as you find yourself in the flow of unspoken communication. Wow, that was powerful. So what my higher selves tell me about this reading is that Earth right now is all out of balance, crazily out of balance, and we need to get back into balance. That's the struggle that's going on right now. And, you know, it's important to remember, you know, where we came from, who we are. You know, we're human beings on planet Earth. Mother Earth is our source, our life source. You know, we get food from Mother Earth. We get nourishment from Mother Earth. We get shelter and resources and tools from Mother Earth to help us survive and live here. And right now we are all out of balance with Mother Earth. We have lost touch with nature, and it is very important that we get back in touch with nature and learn to love and care for Mother Earth again, like the days of old. And that's it for now on the insight that my higher self gives me about this. I hope you all have enjoyed this show. I would like to give a couple shout outs. Two shout outs to a couple fellow YouTubers who I enjoy very much and I watch daily. I've never met them physically in person, but hopefully one day my show will get big enough and they'll see this and they will hear about this. So I would like to give Ralph Smart a shout out. He is a YouTuber who does the show Infinite Waters. I watch him daily and I just want to say, Ralph, thank you for sharing your knowledge and wisdom and your light and love with everybody. You are an inspiration, and I really appreciate your work. I'm one of the cats down the road. And another one, I would like to give a shout out to Christopher Witecki of Namaste Today. You know, he does fabulous work with astrology. He's a psychic astrologer. And man, if you have not watched Namaste Today, it airs every Monday on YouTube. Please look it up and watch it. And if you have Facebook, he has a wonderful club called NamasteToday.club on Facebook. It's nothing but light, love, and positivity. The only rules is that you don't talk about politics or government or COVID. Anything else is cool. It's a place of peace. So, you know, I really appreciate your work too, Mr. Witecki. And thank both of you for being a big inspiration in me wanting to start my own show. So, thank you everyone for tuning in, and I can't wait for episode 3. I'm so pumped. You guys are gonna love it. Remember to believe in the good things coming. Namaste.